Evil. It is a complex and subjective concept that has been dated by theologians and scholars for centuries. Generally, evil is understood as actions, behaviors, or intentions that are morally reprehensible, harmful, or malicious in nature. But what is the face of evil? What does evil look like? Does evil look like this? Does evil mean fear? Because something is scary, does that automatically mean it is evil? It's also discussed within the framework of morality and ethics. So he's not scary, but he's greedy. He's smiling at us and he's a clean cut guy. Could he be evil? Could this be a face of evil? What about your grandma? She goes to church every Sunday, goes to Bible study every Wednesday. She couldn't possibly be evil, could she? Evil has no face. And the book that she studies couldn't possibly be evil, could it? So the first way I look at it is expressing the evil. So the most common way that people express evil is through profanity. So profanities are bad words. Not only do they sound bad coming out of your mouth, they also have the tendency to make people feel bad, but it's based on your intentions, just like everything else. If I said you smell like shit, then that's not a compliment. That's a bad thing, right? But if I say, yo, you are the shit, then that's a good thing. So it's all subjective. And then we have some words that are not curse words, but are almost like curse words or worse because they make some kind of trigger, like the N word. I'm not going to even say that because I don't want to get beat up. But it's worse than a curse word because it invokes negative emotions. So all of these words would be things that could be used for positive or negative, but mostly used for negative. So a lot of people would consider curse words as evil. Now we have profane gestures. You can moon somebody. You can give them a middle finger. Is that evil? That's just the next step up from the cursing, right? Is it okay to use profanity if I'm telling somebody to wear their fucking mask for the latest pandemic? Is it okay to curse then? Is that considered evil if I think that I'm doing right for the society? Or I have Pastor Porkchop that is always saying good stuff, always teaches prosperity, but he has bad intentions. Is he evil? All he says is good. So could that possibly be evil? So for those that are not sure, how we can judge evil is the intention of the person doing it. Are you doing it to hurt somebody or are you doing it to uplift someone? So that's how you can tell by the way they talk. And then how does it make the person feel that you're saying it to? That is the best judgment to see if you're saying something that could be harmful and evil or if you're saying something good. Okay, so the next step up is acts of violence. So not only are we cursing, which is evil, now we're doing acts of violence, things that could purposely hurt somebody. So it's no question that a chainsaw murderer would be evil. He kills non-discriminately anybody that's there for no apparent reason except for his own evil intentions. So we will say that that's definitely evil. But there are different levels to evil. Now, this murderer is more calm, calculated. He went and hid the body, but it's still evil, but he's hiding the evil. So he probably goes to work and nobody knows that he killed this person. So there are a lot of ways that people hide the evil. Then those protesters, you have Peter people that'll throw blood all over you just to prove a point. We have radicalism going on. Is that evil? Even if it's for a good cause. Suicide doctor, is
Oh
that evil?
no, I just met you.
Is sex evil? What about jealousy? All of these actions can fall under evil. Politicians telling lies, making promises that they can't keep. That's evil, right? Their intentions. Intention means everything. What about the Robin Hood type person that steals from the rich and gives to the poor? In her mind, she is doing a favor for the poor people because the rich people are evil and they don't need all that money. But is she evil for stealing the money? We have someone that doesn't even do all that. He just sits at home, does nothing. Can we call him evil, even though he doesn't do any of the evil things I stated before? So it's very subjective. So sometimes things that appear to be good are really evil, and things that we think are evil or that we're taught were evil are really good. Now, remember, fear and evil are not synonymous. You can be afraid of something that is not necessarily evil based on your social norms, your bringing up, your religion, or any particular paradigm that you're living under. So it is really subjective as far as evil. You need to look at your morals, and people have different morals in what they call evil and what they call not evil. So you really need to ask yourself, the person that you're acting on, how does it make them feel? If you're not sure whether you're doing evil or not, do they like it? Does it make them feel bad? So the question is, how evil are you? Tell the truth. Everybody has a little evil in them. And the faster you can figure that out, the faster you can know yourself. So don't lie to yourself. How are you evil? So watch your mouth, watch your actions, watch your profanity and your gestures, because you don't want to end up in hell being evil. Sound off.